Welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights 2 Hard Mode Edition. Please like, comment and subscribe, and let's continue. Let's start to master video. Construction is complete. I want to rebuild something. The surrounding areas, the fortification, the building in the courtyard, the keep itself, tower and the old church. I think I built everything. Okay, let's talk to this man. Oh, most noble lord of Crossroad Keep. Hero of Neverwinter. Your adventures are already becoming legendary. Skip ahead to the part where you tell me what you want. Yes, well, I'll get right to the point. Sydney Natale wishes to meet with you to share information she had obtained regarding a weakness of the Shadow Reavers. What does she want in exchange for this information? Mrs. Natale has told me very little, but I believe that your abilities and those of certain of your companions are required to exploit this weakness. So she comes to you and not Nasha. You've truly come far in the world, says Bishop. If Sydney and the Ostar have a way to defeat the Reavers, then we must know what it says Amojero. Bishop. Still, I'm not saying we shouldn't accept. It might be just the opportunity we need, and Kevlar, he has traveled all this way. I agree with the ranger. I say we take what we are given and make the most of it. Now, as I was saying, Sydney Natale wishes to meet with you and certain of your companions that she believes can make the most of use of information she needs to provide. Which companion does Sydney want to meet with? The talented girl from the academy, Qara, and the gift Zerai, Zhjaeve. Did you have any question? I need to think about it. Very well. Okay.
How may I be of service?
There you are! There's Connor, my compatriot, and now the captain, eh? It's me, you know, David. My fellows and I have been adventuring for some time. You got my note about Port Last, right? Your Connor was right, you know. Dark deeds happening on the Luskan border. After that, we took to the road and I found an old lady and rescued a cat. We each got an apple.
Ooh, apples! Those red things that are so crunchy and delicious. Or am I thinking of crimson venom spiders?
I guess you have to start somewhere.
I'm certain this old woman was as charmed by your act as we are, no doubt.
Maybe you should have escorted the old lady home, too, and made yourself even more useful.
Keep to the point, David. Let's not take up any more of the captain's time.
Right you are. Should I ask him about rumors? No, I'm sure the innkeep will have those. Do you know of any jobs for an adventurer?
I still don't think these adventurers are ready to face anything more difficult than a sickly kobold.
We can lie. Have you heard anything about the King of Shadows?
The King of Shadows? Why, yes.
Juin! Kandrel, we have our quest to find out about the King of Shadows. Pack the saddlebags on the horses. There must be clues around. Adventure awaits!
Sorry, Captain. David can be, well, you know. Blessings to you all.
One of these days, Captain. You know you're going to get them all killed.
Okay. Let's talk to this halfling. Fair journeys, Captain. What can this old traveler do for you? I found someplace that might interest you. Oh really? Tell me all the tale of the traveler. I went to Mount Galadrim. Mount Galadrim is perhaps the least hospitable patch of the Sword Mountains. It even rivals the icy spine of the world. Lots of folks think it's better to be in the place that's too hot than a place that's too cold. A real traveler doesn't mind the cold, but still shuns the heat. After all, you can always put on more clothes to keep warm, but what do you do if you get down to your skin and it's still too hot? You've done about seen everything you can, Balwar. A real explorer you are. Sit for a spell, and let me tell you the most secret lore of the road. Taken many a year for me to uncover this. An explorer sees opportunity in everything, even in the challenges the gods put before us. You've listened to the old Goiven long enough now. The only roads left for you is to explore close to you right now. Okay. Let's see. This is the war room. What do we have here? Crossroad key. Let's see. Cabinet. Gold necklace and container. Bag of holding. Really nice. 100% weight reduction. Let's put some things in here. Okay, I need rockstone and glowing water and 2 leather hide. I want to make a cape of plus 6 charisma. 2 leather hide, glowing water and rockstone. So I need... Wait a minute. Talk to Qara.
Great! What's wrong now? Why? Like you care?
Okay. Let's talk to Kana. I have report for the mental center at Rafin village. Our men fought the bandits a couple days ago. Few survived, they were at match, Captain. It's uncertain how long Leaves can hold out against these bandits. I feel we have failed you, Captain. Give me a report. Okay, time pass. Merchants. Average ability, best training, very low strength. Okay, let's see what else. I have news from Lord Nasher. A war levy is being collected from all farmers and merchants. Half of this tax will go to Lord Nasher, the other half to the local Lord of Night. Okay. I want to spare my farmer for this levy. Okay. What is the state of our alliances? The office dwarves have sent their representative Kulmar. You can find Kulmar at the Phoenix Den. Okay. Hey, Toria. So, you're building Gary's fortress. The irony is sharp indeed. Yes, one best not test the edge, or else it could have caused a nasty scratch indeed. Sand. Come now, let's not start. We both have such a disdain for personal politics. No reason for us to get on each other's bad side. Is there another side to you? I shall make a note of it. Still, I prefer being here to being in a cell unless you have some other plan for me that would make me long for prison walls. I think you have a duty to repay Neverwinter for your crimes. A duty? Now, I have heard everything, but I can help make no mistake. I was Gary's eyes in Neverwinter and Luskan, and he often had me on the lookout for recruits. Despite this, he made some poor choices. Part of any war effort is resources, and personnel, and in that area may be some fears. Any leads potential recruits for the keep. Every war effort needs competent soldiers, even the host tower, with its emphasis on magic recognize this. There is a Luskan mercenary who goes by the name of Jalbone of the Two Blades, who currently works for Sydney Natalie. If you can convince him to leave his employer, he may prove useful ally. Jalbron. Yes. Where there is bloodshed, Jalbron likely to not be far from it. He was once Sergeant of Luskan, though the circumstances of his discharge are controversial. There is no denying the skill at arms. What can you tell me about Blagaris? I can tell you a great deal. It matters little since he's dead. I met him many years ago on the streets of Luskan. I was earning copper, singing and performing in Luskan alehouse. He used me to spy on the other Astor mages that frequently Luskan soldier the street as well as their servants. From there, he was able to track their movement and their plans. As time wore on and Gar's prestige grew, I became a useful tool, and eventually an effective weapon. There is only so much a wizard's scry can see, and I became the eyes that saw the rest. I believe you ask about Garrus, not your dull past. All in good time, Sand. If you do not wish me to elaborate further, then be patient. I have rarely seen someone of Garrus' true ambition. He has determined to become master of the towers, and he rose through the ranks so quickly, so brutally, that he earned the name Master of the Fifth Tower. There are only 4 towers in Luskan. Such a title of tower yet to be built is no small thing. But I suspect his hunger for power led his downfall, and led his alliance with the King of Shadow. He became obsessed with the ritual and led him. Okay. The ritual that took place here in the keep, what was it? The alliance of the King of Shadow was in the delicate one, and the scales were heavily in the King of Shadow favor. That did not sit well with Garrus and his ambitions. Through research, he uncovered the ritual tied to the King of Shadows that would provide him with the power he needed to make the arrangement for more his liking. It seems the ritual they were doing succeeded, and it seems it gave them great power, but the price perhaps was not as they intended. Well, once they were allies of the King of Shadows, now they are thralls. So when we dealt with you and Lorne before, you were helping with the ritual? He had an agent in all out well, a priest of shadows, doing research upon corpses to uncover process of allowing those with arcane abilities to keep them even after death claims them. And he also needed the tomb of Itkazar, which had held the Luskan neighbor Ruefim. The Ruefim that Luskan is at war with. Yes, the theft set a chain of events that also worked in our advantage. As part of the ritual here at Crossroad Keep, Garrus required the tomb of Itkazar. Tomb of Itkazar dates back to ancient Ilfan. It's said to have secrets of controlling golems like the blade golems, as well as arcane knowledge of portals and portal creation. So it's like the mage spellbook, so what? More relevant is that the tomb also was part of the terms of the treaty between Luskan and Ruefim, and Luskan did not enjoy being forced to give it to their island neighbor. Its theft caused Ruefim to mount an attack on Luskan, and Luskan was more than eager to respond. They have been at each other's throats ever since. You said the tomb controlled golems? Yes, I am not a mage or sorcerer, so the details are unclear to me. It's said to allow construction and control of golems, such as the construct we encountered in Neverwinter and again in the Ixianti caves. But the blade golems, I doubt Garrus could have constructed those. Those are Ilfan manufacture. But the book may have provided a means of control them. They are said to have been used as a means of staging the golem attack on Neverwinter in the war with Luskan many years ago. You know the secrets of the portal and plan of travel inside. The tomb can have Daniel Walter in the wrong hands, and with the tomb missing, a fear for Neverwinter. Didn't the Oster know he stole the book? No, not really. Guys used the Luskan resources to obtain the book. It's only natural that Ruefim blamed Luskan, and Luskan has been eager to make Ruefim its own. Ruefim's accusation and subsequent attack on Luskan ships worked to their advantage. And ours. The war turned away many eyes from what Garrus was doing, and trust me, only a war could turn away all the eyes of Tarsu at once. I'm somewhat surprised that the All-Star was not more aggressive in determining who stole the book and why. It's unlike to them, especially considering that it's a tomb of great power. I agree, they are not ones to let mysteries lie, especially a political one. I cautioned Gareth against the theft. It seems too much too soon. He was determined to have it. However, and my words could not convince him otherwise, but his alliance with the King of Shadow allowed him to succeed and hide the theft for long enough until the wars began. Why are you telling me this? Because it no longer matters. The theft of the tomb was an excuse for the war, not a cause. And if they screamed it to the ears, no one would listen. Where is the tomb now? I do not know. The tomb was used in the ritual, and I suspect it has been found. Something would have been said, but there has been no word. Whoever possessed it now, however, would have access to its secrets concerning the golem, the 12 portal magic it was rumored. I want to ask about events in. I want to tell you about Dark and Barturu. There are rulers of Luskan, powerful mages that maintain a stronghold on the city. Not being a kind description. They are much like our friend Gareth in power and temperament. They said to be powerful mages capable of great feats of magic if they aren't backstabbing each other all the time. While Gareth was able to rise quickly in the ranks, there were some that he was forced to watch, and one that watched him. Whatever or not they are watching Gareth or were using the war for their own advantage, they do not know. How many mages are in the war effort? Most of the All-Star, including the Archmage, joined in the effort against Wolfram, serve as effective distraction of Gareth to operate more freely. Tell me about events in Luskan. Luskan and the All-Star have their hands full with the war effort and Wolfram, but if you know what sparked the war, Gareth roll it. As part of the ritual here, the crossroad keep, Gareth required the tomb of Yggdrasil. Okay, we already heard that. I received a message for Captain Brele in Neverwinter requesting that we assign some of our men to her. The city is apparently not faring well throughout the evacuation, and she needs every hand she can get. Looting and writing to deficit women. How many men does she want? She is requesting 10% of our men, some of these to replace watchmen she had lost in Crossroad Keep. Many left the watch. With the training you've given the clocks, our men could be brilliant greatly. Decision yours. We spare 10%. That would help her. I will hope it doesn't hurt us too much. The men will live on the morrow. Okay. I want to more in depth about the men and the sergeants. How battle ready are they? Each member of the Great Clock was... Okay. Give me a report. בסדר, okay. Let's see again. Each member of the Great Clock is competent soldier now. They are. Give me a report. Okay. Time pass. 32%. Emergent 1. Moral low. Great Clocks 43. Training best. Unit strength. David assigned to recruiting, buildings constructed, blacksmith, buildings not constructed, none, keep upgrades, library, west wing, reinforced, land security. Okay, I need to do some things. First of all, I want to craft the cloak of plus 6 strength, and I want to upgrade the weapons. Come by to see you. Can you upgrade the weapons? Want the best weapon for the men? Get started on it. The men won't forget this, Captain. Well met. Can you upgrade the armor? Can you upgrade the armor? Unless some miners. Okay. Let's see. Let's talk to Kalindra. You have returned. Lucas, we have sample of the latest ship in the fort. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. I want Qara, Zhjaeve, sand, and construct. Let's go to merchant quarters. Okay, let's upgrade. Level up the construct. Listen spot. Let's upgrade Zhjaeve. Charisma. How much charisma does she have now? Let's give her one more charisma. Level her up more. Okay, she's level 17. Level 9 spell. Mass heal. Gate. Level 8 spell. And Resurrection. Level 7 spell. Resurrection. Level 6 spell. And and level 4 spell. Dismissal. Okay. She has a +2 cloak.
What's going on?
Qara has harvest cloak. Let's upgrade her. Okay. What shall I give her? Wall array. Shadow shield. Cloak of shadow, +5 natural armor, 10 magic resistant. Let's level her up more. Let's give her what shall I give her? Not is recommended. Silence spell. Okay. I think I want spell penetration. Okay, level 9 spell. I want Big Beast Crush in hand. Okay. Okay, very nice. And sand.
Really?
What does he have? Headband of intellect.
Let me lead the way. You follow behind.
Let's give
Come on.
Qara sorceress.
What's going on?
Now she has a lot of spells, a lot. Very nice.
Listening, really.
Sand. I want to give him
What do you want?
Eagle Splendor. Where is it?
Listening, really.
You already have it. Okay. So I want level 2 Eagle Splendor. Eagle. Here it is. Okay, I have it.
Step with me. Come on. Follow along.
City Watchman. Okay. This is a new merchant. Good day, Captain. It's good to see you about this quarter. Your confidence cuts through the passionate of the air. I'm not sure how long I'm staying here yet. Would like to purchase today, yes. Okay, let's see what he has. Heal strength. Boot of the Sun Sword plus 5. Think I have it. Yes. Gloves of Feast, Ogre Strength. Yellow Rose. Headband of Intellect. Nymph Cloak. Robes of the Shining Hand plus 5. Wow, that's a better cloak. Let's
This load
buy it.
is a bit of a strain.
Nice. This cloak I will give to Kerga. And let's see what else. Let's buy this nymph cloak. What else does he have? Natural armor. Ring of divine power. Wizardry. Okay. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's give. Where is the cloak? Where is this cloak? Nymph cloak plus 4. Let's give
Yes.
it to Zhjaeve for better turn undead.
What do you want?
And
Yes.
give that
What's going on?
to Qara. Okay.
Well now. What do you want?
Let's go to the Crossroad Keep and see about... Ah, another merchant, wow. Come to make a purchase, my lord. This may be your last chance. I'm catching a caravan out of the town as soon as I upload my last weapon. Okay, let me see what you have. Gloves of the Fine Fist. Plus 4 attack. This is better gloves. What else does he have? Crossroad of accuracy. Okay. Let's go to Crossroad Keep. Okay, let's talk to... Can you take me to the courtyard? Okay. Now, let's see. Let's talk to the weapons. Let's talk to at the rear. Can we upgrade our main armor unless the miners leave me? Okay. Let's talk to the weaponsmith, Jacoby. Can we upgrade? Okay. You to the stone quarries, Captain. I find nothing to build now. What needs work inside the cave? The fusion laid element for many decades. Okay. Before I go to meet with this Natalie person, let's build something.
Captain, a moment of your time. We caught one of the Grey Cloaks, Sergeant Dobson, accepting bribes from a caravan master. Dobson, explain yourself to the captain.
Captain, I'm sorry it's come down to this. It's true merchants sometimes pay a little extra to speed along the process. It's almost standard practice among—
Not while wearing my cloak, Sergeant. Pardon. Assuming the captain agrees with me.
Some of the trade laws are too restrictive. The caravan master wanted us to ease up on some of the older laws. We're supposed to confiscate everything from technically, because some lord a century dead had a feather up his... well, you get the idea. The Grey Cloaks don't receive much of a stipend, and customs like this make it easy.
And are you sure that's all he's trading in? If you don't search for contraband, it could be anything. In my opinion, this sort of behavior has to be eliminated to ensure order. But the decision is yours.
One the law must be followed, make an example. What do you think we should do to you, Dobson?
Nothing. Nothing, Captain. I don't think I've really done anything wrong.
Make an example of Sergeant Dobson. This behavior won't be tolerated.
Exactly my thoughts, Captain. Dobson, turn in your cloak and your final stipend. The captain's Grey Cloaks must obey the laws, and not just the convenient ones.
Aye, Kana.
Thank you, Captain.
Okay. Now I want... Okay. I want... to make this cloak. I need rockstone, glowing water, 2 leather hides, and I need sand to cast Eagle Splendor. Crafting success.
Let me lead the way. You follow behind.
Qara, nymph cloak plus 6. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Now look how many spells that you have. Look, look, look. A lot. Very nice. Let's talk to Sand.
Yes?
I'd like to know more about
But
Toris
and one so I came
Tran.
here. Sought protection in Neverwinter. Yeah, Luskan seems so Very well. What answers do— No.
Oh,
It's really not worth a cup of coin to—
I need more influence with Sand. Okay. Let's talk to Krista. Thanks, Krista. I'll put it to good use. Another cloak. Dark vision, freedom of movement, spell resistance.
Yes.
Yes? He is a Beataz.
Okay. Let's talk to Zhjaeve.
What is your will?
That
I
question
will
for
hear you. And by doing so, that I am careless of life like the Illith.
Why
Know
not?
that there are greater truths and strengths. Such act. I believe there is a reason that I will hear you.
How did you present in
Know
Crossroad
that
Keep?
I journeyed to your plane. I observed, yet it was said the Githyanki hunted the. Yes, they took me. Perhaps not recognizing the differences between our people. And chained. That is not your attack on the ritual. I would not consider my presence to be an obstacle to you. I will hear you. He has Gith. What does one's purpose matter? No. What I do, it is. And what else he knows of the one. Yes, how Jero came to hold it is something I would. If it is your will that you would know more. The cities are built from our thought. This is not the time to speak.
Okay, I need more influence. Wolf minion. The inn, the fields, keeps main floor, courtyard. Okay. Let's go talk to the dwarf. Bishop. Where is the dwarf? Pulmar. I'm glad to be here. Done much for Qara and for our clan. You'll find the Elf is the most loyal stalwart of your allies. Okay. Now finally, let's go deal with Natalie person. Let's save. Let's go. Yes. What do you stutter? Are you nervous? I am. Sorry, the long journey I met appears to have tired your tongue. I will meet you very well. Why Zhjaeve and Qara? Mistress Natalie has not provided me with that information, they're just the names. Just because some people call you names doesn't make you X%. Okay, I'm ready. Very well. Let's follow. Okay, before I do it, I did it one time and they kicked my ass. So I need to buff myself. So let's do it like this. Bless, aid, aid, aid. Let's cast. That's better. Let's cast mass aid and protect other on Qara and.
Yes.
Zhjaeve, you can cast spell resistance on Qara and raise dead, lesser dispel, get restoration.
Yes.
Okay, that's all for now. You can cast Shadow Shield, Greater Heroism on me, Greater Heroism on Zhjaeve, and this, and this, and this. This and this.
Make your path mine.
Well, what do you
Attack! Dear John Queedy
This is a tough fight, really tough. So I need a lot of buffs before I tackle this fight. So now after all these buffs, let's save and talk to this man. This should be the place. This looks like a dead end. Not to worry, Mistress Natalie will be joining us momentarily. Cover, leave us. We will speak more later concerning the timeline of your arrival and the lack of therefore. Yes, Mistress. Don't wet yourself, dog. Jalbron, enough. Thank you for agreeing to meet with me, Captain. And the gift I see in Qara, your father is mage of the academy, is he not? Yes, but we're not that much alike. I'll say you're a dainty one. You look to weigh a stone and 2 pebbles, am I right? You'll be able to judge for yourself when I'm standing on top of your charred body. Jabron! What? Just trying to make a conversation with the fiery one, but turns out she's as cold as the nethers of Icewind Dale. I can see why you're no longer an officer of Luskan. Now be silent, fool. I hired you for your brawn, not your tongue. Heh, yes sir! I'll just stand here and be good Lomax. You'll see. I'm sorry, I had to send cover to fetch you. I would have come to Crossroad keep myself, but too many eyes follow my movement. Who is your companion? No need to speak of me like I'm not here. Name's Jalbron, former sergeant in the Luskan army. Presently sapping by manual mercenary work. Pleased to meet you, whoever you are. Scrapping by? No wonder you have these scars all over your face. Or is it just how your face looks familiar? Looks normally. Cindy, send your fog away before I let Qara use him for a target practice. I will, you know. I expect I don't need to practice much, so it should be only take 1 or 2 hits to kill him. Please pay Jabron no mind. We have important matters to discuss. You know of the true names of Brata's scroll containing the true names of each of the Shadow Reavers. The Star of the Arcane keeps a record of true names of all its members to use against them should they ever violate their contracts. These true names can be used against the Shadow Reavers. After the ritual, the Arcane Brotherhood tried to use the true names of Garius and others, but it didn't work. They have ascended from the mortal forms and become something else. Since they could no longer control Garius, the Host Tower was quick to divorce itself of any involvement with Garius and his constitutes. The true names are retrieved were among the records to repair just in time, in fact. What good are the true names if they don't work against the Shadow Reavers? The Host Tower assumed they were useless, but I suspect otherwise. My intuition is rarely wrong in such matters, and it has kept me alive many times. So I performed divination on the true names and they revealed the link. Unfortunately, I don't have the lore to decipher the results. You examine this, what do you see? Well, I can read this and I believe they can be of use to us. Knowing the name of the being gives one power over it, and could awaken the Reavers enough to kill them. So you could read these names aloud? The application is difficult, but I can give these voices, yes. Then you are used to me. But you are not, however. Diplomacy, we are both too wish to subligate, why can't we work together? Failure. Gravelled all you like, the Host Tower does not negotiate to ally himself with anyone, we take what we wish. I have no need of you, and have no care for whatever you like, live or die. You are merely a vehicle to deliver the stew to me. Why Qara? Forget this, and say we bend also a mage and take the names. Qara, you would be treasures to keep, if circumstances were not otherwise. If you're going to kill us, go and try it, you witch, before you perform does the job for you. Oh, Qara, I won't bother with you myself. I will let my servant finish the job. What are you talking about? My dear, the author has been promised your father entire academy servants to train as we see fit, to use as we see fit. The only price is what you deal with you permanently. It's really something we can't pass up, even considering your natural talent. It is a waste of such potential. But it's the best quench of the fire. Okay,
What's going on?
let's see. I want Empower Spell, and I want to use Fire, and let's use F Acid, and this.
Yes.
You can use this Gate, and this. And I want to use Syrian Light. Let's kick their ass. I had not thought it possible. You have defeated it, destroyed it utterly. Serve it, witch. If that were the last trick, you don't have much future left. Dear Qara, you're quite a catch, indeed. In such a temper. Jabron, earn your pay and slay them. I'll match whatever she is paying you to attack her instead. No thanks, I don't think I enjoy being your employee any more than being in hers, unless you can sweeten the pot. I'll double Sydney's wages. Ha, sounds like a fine deal. Been wanting to clobber this witch since we left Luskan. What, your traditional what? Okay. Let's do Flaming Fist. Qara, you can do this. And okay, do your thing. Just do your thing. You can do heal on me. She is really tough, really tough. Let's kill her. Let's do some improved knockdown. Nice.
This load is a bit of a strain.
Let's kill her. Where is she?
I have my eye on our enemy here. This load is a bit of a strain.
Let's kill her. Come on. Nice. Ah, good riddance. That witch didn't have the power to stop us, and those reavers won't either. Despite this ambush, this battle has worked in our favor. These two names are weapons we can use against the reavers. We should return to the keep. Yeah, let's go. Cindy was going to pay me 500. You offered me double, so what are you even 1 gold piece? 1,000 gold piece. Don't think about wagging out of it. We had an agreement, and I broke the contract for you, and I'm now unemployed and broke. Would you like a job at Crossroad Keep? You mean it? Yeah, that would be nice, as long as it's something military, a position where I'll be respected, not eager to be unlucky again. Can you do a sergeant? Report to Qara at Crossroad Keep. Yes, sir, right away. You won't regret this. Okay, ring.
This load is a bit of a strain.
Armor. Okay. And this ring.
Yes.
Let's
I
try
believe
to
so.
drink a potion of law. Potion of law, where is it?
Yes.
Step with me. Come on. Follow
Ring
along.
of power. Freedom movement, regeneration.
Yes.
Yes.
Make your path mine.
Well now.
Let's give it
What do
to
you
Make your
Zhjaeve.
path mine.
Regeneration. Nice. Okay,
Step with
that
me.
was nice. A nice little fight. Cloak
This load is a bit of a
of
strain.
protection. +3 protection. Okay, let's return to the keep. Let's save. Okay.
Did the Hoss Tower mage offer anything of value?
She tried to betray us, but we got the better of her. I claimed the true names of the Shadow River from her corpse.
And you think the names they held while they were human will have power over their new forms? I am not certain.
Know that the Kalakcha is correct in this. It will give us the power to make them vulnerable, and once we have done that, we may undo them.
Indeed. Show them to me.
Know that I am entrusted with them, and will keep them with me. They have not been copied elsewhere. What I hold is the only record of them.
Zhjaeve, give the papers to Amajero. He won't damage them.
It shall be done, Kalakcha.
A wise decision. Let me read these. They might work. It is a slim chance, but better than nothing.
These names carry power, and they are our salvation in this war. Furthermore, you know this. I can see in your gaze and hear it in your words. I recognize the script these names are written in, and how they may be shaped with voice. I may use them when the time is right, and know that I am the only one who can do it.
You are mistaken. I think you will find the secrets of that script are as apparent to me as they are to you, so either you or I could use them as weapons, which I think benefits us both.
Then we shall each be armed for the battle that awaits. Provide me with my own scroll with the names, and we shall each carry them as blades.
That is a task for Aldenon. I have more important matters than to serve as your scribe. In the meantime, I think your Lieutenant Qara has had some success in tracking the reavers' movements. I would go see her, then we can decide on our next course of action.
Okay, very nice. First, I want to talk with the miner. Because I got... In battle, victory is forging iron and steel. I would urge you to equip. I found the ore deposit. Your keep will be prosper and continue to provide us with such you employ. Areas of coin. Master part. Okay. Let's talk to Amajero.
Yes?
Uh,
He is a
I
Beatazu.
need more influence with him. Well met. Upgrading. Best armor you can make. Nice. Better armor. Okay. And you. Mineral with the best able. I can upgrade the armor. Very well. Let's save and go speak with Kana.
Knight Captain, welcome back. Have you found what you needed to counter the Shadow Reavers?
Yes, I did.
Excellent. I've had our scouts scouring the lands for the Reavers. They are elusive, but we've tracked one of their number. It patrols with a large force near Crossroad Keep. I'll mark the position on your map. We only know its general location, so be careful not to stumble. Perhaps Guyven, or the infernal one, Mephasm. Good luck in your...
I have news, Captain. A large drive of bugbears has been swarming along the eastern border. Perhaps they ever threatened the trade road. They are too cowardly for that, but if you don't strike them, let me know if you want to organize the men. On special assignment, passing quite dangerous, the bugbears on the eastern border. Take care of his mission. Okay, let's talk to Kasavir. Angus. Aldenon send. Let's talk to Goiven. Fair journeys, Captain. What is all travel do for you? Can you help me track down the Shadow River? Why yes, I can. I've seen reports from the scouts who are attacking the Shadow River. The scouts are good, but they're young and cocky, so don't listen to an old man's advice, else you'll find some value in what I know. I noticed a pattern in the movement of the Shadow River, which reminded me of the story. Let's hear the story. Long ago, I was but legless, trapped tadpole, metaphysically of course. Luskan was at war with Ruafem, some things they did quite often. I was in Ruafem at the time, briefly living the pirate's life. The cities and the coast of Ruafem fell quickly to the Luskan surprise assault. But the Ruafem were cunning. Rather than trying to defend the cities, they left them and headed inland where the great might of Luskan navy couldn't reach them. The Luskan left their fine purple-sailed warships and traveled straight through the maze-like jungle to find Ruafem. So we set up to ambush after ambush, and each time the full Lusk fell for them. After a few weeks, they were so disorganized and overextended in the jungle that Ruafem were able to track back the city within a case. If the Luskan was so accustomed to straightforward sea battles, they might have tried a different tactic than one there on land. You know what the Luskan could have done differently? Burned down the jungle? No. Well, yes, but that's not the point of the story. The Luskan tried to march through the jungle, but it's easy to set up ambushes. We know where they're coming from. If the Luskan had instead just circled around the island and come at us a different side other than straight on, they would have avoided ambushes. Would have taken longer, but they probably would have won. But the problem with Luskan then, and your scouts now, no patience. So you think I should circle around the Shadow Reavers? You've got it. Take the long road and get to drop on him, just like that. Good advice, thank you. You're welcome anytime. Okay, let's talk to Mephasm. And Grobner.
Some way I can help? The Wendesnaven?
Ah, shut up about the Wendesnaven.
Do you intend to summon Mephasm again?
Mephasm, greetings, what is your need for me? Can you help me track down the Shadow River? I can tell you precisely what the Shadow River will be and how we lay his trap for you. Travel south until you can see a circle of constellation recent and grasp of two great peaks. Search for a tall, dead tree, blackened by lightning, lying within a basin. Circle the basin until you see the path downward and walk it quietly. Do this and you catch a Shadow River by surprise. Perhaps the Druidess or the Ranger can guide you through. I would trust the Druidess more. Is there something I might help you with? Okay. Very nice. So, I think that's enough for this time. Let's go to the fields. Next time I will deal with this Shadow River, or I will go make alliance with the lizards. So join me next time. Let's save. See you next time. Bye bye.